Oh, good evening to all pro wrestling fans from all around the world of all shapes and sizes. Welcome to another Pro Wrestling Talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the YouTube the Tube. My name is Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. So, for this video, I'm going to be giving my review of TJPW Summer Sun Princess 24. The following day, yesterday actually, was able to finally get a chance to watch this show. And yeah, gonna be reviewing that. But first, I want to start off by talking a little bit about Marigold, as the Twin Star tournament kicked off, and we now actually know our semifinal matchups, which the semifinal matchups and the finals will actually take place on July 30th. So we got that to look forward to. And like I said, that is to crown the inaugural Marigold Twin Star champions. Those are the tag team titles. So first off, wanted to say that unfortunately one of the teams had to forfeit. The team of Nanae Takahashi and Nao Ishikawa. Unfortunately, due to Nao Ishikawa missing this past weekend's shows due to a high fever, they had to forfeit out of the tournament. And they were scheduled to face Twin Tower, which is Chika Goto and Koki Amare. So because of how that went down, Chika Goto and Koki Amare advance to the semis. So, speedy recovery for Nao Ishikawa. It's unfortunate that it went down like that, but they gotta do what they gotta do. The tournament must continue. So, pretty much Twin Tower got a bye into the semis. We also had Mai Sakurai and Mirai. They were able to defeat the team of Zeta Steel and Myla Grace to advance to the semis as well. And like I said, Mirai and Mai Sakurai have teamed up before back in Stardom, so definitely very familiar with each other. And sure enough, they were able to defeat Myla Grace and Zeta Steel, who have been kind of bumpy with each other. Well, not necessarily bumpy, but, kind of had some issues, but wasn't able to really get things resolved to the point where it led to a victory. So Mirai, Mai Sakurai advanced in the tournament. Now Twin Tower did also compete anyways on the show. It's just that Ria Seto ended up being Nanae Takahashi, but this wasn't a tournament match. So they still ended up competing anyway, but it was a non-tournament match, which Twin Tower won anyways. So, and then day 2, we had Nagisa Nozaki and Chiaki. They ended up defeating the team of Ria Seto and Komomo Minami. So they were able to defeat that rookie team. And Nagisa Nozaki and Chiaki have been kind of on a roll lately, because they also won their tag match at Summer Destiny as well. So they've been on a roll. They've definitely been on a roll. They were able to defeat Zeta Steel, Myla Grace. So they punched their way into the semis. And then the other team that advanced to the semis, excuse me, had something in my eye. The champion team of Natsumi Shozuki, who's the Superfly champion, and Miku Aono, the United National champion, teamed up for this tournament, and they were able to defeat the rookie team of Kizuna Tanaka and Victoria Yuzuki. to advance to the semis. But yeah, I was kind of... I mean, I wasn't surprised that this went down, but part of me definitely wanted to see Yuzuki and Tanaka pull off an upset. It would have been great, but it just really didn't make sense for them to win this match over a team of two singles champions put together. You know what I mean? But anyways, we now have our semifinal matchups. So, you know what? Let's take a look at our semifinal matchups. Here we go. So, as I've said, these matches will take place July 30th at Korakuen Hall. So they'll be back at Korakuen Hall. So we got Mirai Mai Sakurai taking on the team of Nagisa Nozaki and Chiaki. Honestly, part of me feels like this could go either way. But I think ultimately, I see Mirai and Mai Sakurai defeating Nagisa Nozaki and Chiaki to make it to the finals. So I'm predicting Mirai Mai Sakurai will be in the finals for this tournament. And then the other semifinal matchup. This is going to be really, really interesting. We got the team of Miku Ano and Natsumi Shozuki, of course, the two singles champions, taking on Twin Tower, made up of Koki Amare and Chika Goto, which, you know, they are a well-established team. Personally, I could definitely see Twin Tower pulling off the upset, mainly because you got to look at this. You got to think about something. Victoria Uzuki and Kizuna Tanaka not that long ago just became a tag team. They just teamed up for the first time, and, you know, they kind of got a groove, but they're not as well of an established tag team as Koki Amare Chika Goto. So that is why a big part of me can see Twin Tower pulling off the upset over Miku Ano and Natsumi Shozuki. And not only that, I think it just makes the most sense for them to get this win now instead of the champions making it to the finals, and just, you know, they don't really need these championships right now. They're already singles champions. So I'm going to go with Twin Tower to pull off the upset and defeat Miku Ano and Natsumi Shozuki. So I am predicting a finals of Twin Tower versus Mai Sakurai Mirai. And I do believe, because these were originally my favorites to win this tournament, I'm picking Twin Tower to win it in the finals and become the inaugural Marigold Twin Star champions. So I'm going with Koki Amare and Chika Goto. Should be good. Should be really good. I definitely think it makes the most sense to put the titles on them and let them have that first tag title run for this promotion. And then once that happens, that's pretty much your initial established champions. Because, I mean, we've already crowned our first three champions. Superfly champion, United National champion, and, you know, the top champion, the World Championship. And then with these tag titles, I mean, you got four. You got four total. So I think this is a good starting number of titles for Marigold. And, you know, I think they can work with that for a while. I think they can work with those four titles. You got three singles and a tag. And I think with their roster size right now, I think they can work with that. I think they can definitely work with that. I also expect, hopefully, to see more foreigners get a chance to compete in Marigold. You know, kind of like the same way Zeta Steel, Mila Grace, and Bozilla. You know, I hope they all get, many others get a chance to compete on Marigold as well. But little by little, Marigold is starting to build their roster up. And I think they're off to a good start. You know, they had a great event with Summer Destiny 2024. You know, they crowned some inaugural champions. They got another set of champions to crown. So I think they're making good progress. I think they're definitely making good progress. And then they're going to have their first Grand Prix round robin tournament. So I assume that the winner of that tournament gets a free shot at the World Championship, the Marigold World Championship. That's my assumption. So we'll see what happens. But on July 30th, we will find out. Either Twin Tower, Mai Sakurai Mirai, Miku Ano Natsumi Shozuki, or Nagisa Nozaki Chiaki. One of those teams at the end of that event will become the inaugural Marigold Twin Star champions. So, good luck to all 4 teams. But like I said, Twin Tower's my pick. We'll see what happens. Okay, before we go on to TJPW Summer Sun Princess, here's a quick word from the sponsor for this video, Game Beauty. Check them out. As you continue to enjoy content here at Blitzball Champ Gaming, be sure you take a moment to check out Game Beauty. Beauty inspired by gaming. Game Beauty brings to you video game related makeup and cosmetic products. You have products such as eyeshadow palettes, elemental pearl highlighters, eyeshadow brushes, liquid eyeliner pens by Akideris, and even non-makeup products like graphic tees. They even have special collaboration makeup kits, such as this Persona 5 Heat Wave Brush Single, Metaverse Bundle, and even a Phantom Thieves limited edition makeup collection. Also remember that Game Beauty provides international shipping of $60 or more. And if you use the promo code BlitzballChamp, all in caps, you can get 10% off of your order. So be sure to use that to your advantage. Now, back to your regularly scheduled video. Enjoy, and thank you. Alrighty. Switching gears to TJPW Summer Sun Princess 24. But before we get into that, at the beginning of the show, as Sari Namba was doing her announcements, she revealed 2 shows for later. One for this year, one for the end of this year, and one to start off the new year 2025. As she announced TJPW Year-End Party 2024, which will take place on December 29th at Korakuen Hall. So, that is on a Sunday. Yeah, that's on a Sunday. Sunday, December 29th at Korakuen Hall. Should be really, really good. And then Oh, they're not done. So to kick off the new year on January 4th, wow, same day as Wrestle Kingdom 19, they will have Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling 25, their first show of the year 2025. That will also be at Korakuen Hall. So Saturday, January 4th. So two big shows to look forward to. One to close out 2024, one to begin 2025. So definitely looking forward to that. And yeah, more TJPW greatness. Okay. Speaking of TJPW greatness, we just had Summer Sun Princess 24, which took place at Korakuen Hall. This was July 20th. For some, on depending on the time zone, was July 19th. But had a pretty good card overall. I know there was a few changes, just a few changes, but still ended up having a great show overall. So very happy about that. But yeah, let's talk about it. Let's go ahead and review it. First match. All right, first match. We had a trios match, so 6-woman tag team match. We had the team of Toga, Runa, Okubo, and Wakana Uehara taking on the trio of Haru Kazashiro, HIMAWARI, and Shino Suzuki. Pretty decent opening match. It was also good to see, Wakana Uehara and HIMAWARI were kind of like the team captains, so to speak, of their respective teams. I mean, after all, Wakana won the rookie tournament. HIMAWARI was, the runner-up. So I really like how they kind of been featured on as opponents, but they have teamed up before as well. But this was actually a pretty good match. I felt like it went a lot longer than I thought, but it was really good to see all 6 ladies showcased, and the momentum went pretty back and forth in this match. But yeah, definitely liked what I saw, and this is good because they got to continue to build up some of these younger rookie talents to get more and more established in TJPW. I mean, after all, you think about who we've lost, the Yuka Sakazakis, we're getting ready to lose now Kakuta. We just lost Hikari Noah. We lost, who else did we lose? We lost Juri Nagano. So, I mean, they really got to start working on building up more of these rookies. And, I think more and more over time they'll do that. But like what I saw this match, Toga ended up getting the victory for her team, pinning Shino Suzuki after hitting her with a Uranagi slam. But yeah, pretty good opening match. Definitely like what I saw. Okay, we're going to continue on with the rookies as we now go to singles action. All right, this time we had Chika Nanase taking on Kira Summer. And this match was pretty decent. I felt like it was pretty even, and just another opportunity for the rookies to showcase, on a big show like this. I mean, after all, Summer Sun Princess is one of TJPW's big shows. So really good to see these two ladies get an opportunity to showcase what they can do. And overall, I thought it was pretty good. Definitely went back and forth. But Kira Summer was able to pick up her first singles victory ever here in TJPW, as she was able to hit Chika Nanase with a Samoan drop and then pinned her for the 1-2-3. So congratulations, Kira Summer, which I believe she's from Australia, picking up her first singles victory in TJPW. So congratulations to her. Chika and Nanase already got hers, but yeah. So Kira Summer gets on the board with a W at Summer Sun Princess 24. So congratulations to her. But it's always good, when we finally get to see these rookies win their first match. So I know it wasn't that long ago that Shino Suzuki finally won her first singles match. So, it's always good to see these ladies progress more and more in the ring. So, congrats to Kira Summer. Keep up the good work. All right. Next up, we got ourselves another singles match, and this was a pretty interesting one. Check this one out. All righty. We had singles match of the Apple Girl, the big Apple Girl, Mei Suruga, taking on Up Girl, young rookie, Uta Takami. It's not often that you see Mei Suruga as kind of like the bully in a match. And in this match, she was definitely the bully. But it was a very entertaining match. A great opportunity for Uta Takami taking on Mei Suruga. I mean, Mei Suruga, she's awesome in the ring. I've met Mei Suruga twice, and I've seen her live three times? Yeah, 3 times. No. Yeah, 3 times. Okay. But yeah, seen her in the ring 3 times. Definitely love Mei Suruga. Still one of my favorite matches was when she challenged Azumi for the high speed title. That's still one of my favorite Mei Suruga matches to this day. But I really liked how these two kept doing the little cute poses with each other. And, Uta Takami, she put up some offense. She tried to stay on Mei Suruga, but of course Mei Suruga kept bullying her. And, Uta Takami, she's 17 years old, which she does not look 17. She looks like 10. But I felt like she did good. And, this was a great challenge for her, taking on a Mei Suruga, who's really great in the ring and definitely has that comedy factor as well. And we got to see a good bit of that in this match. So I was actually really pleased with this match. It was very entertaining. And like I said, I'm happy that Uta Takami even got the opportunity to face Mei Suruga. I feel like it's a big opportunity. And I felt like she made the best of it. Mei Suruga got the victory via submission with kind of like a modified cattle mutilation, with that double armbar flipped over, kind of like a modified cattle mutilation. And then, gave Uta a little pat on her head, showing sportsmanship, which she did that before the match as well. But very entertaining match, and it was just good to see Mei Suruga again, singles match, TJPW. So, hey, good stuff. All right, let's go with our next match. Back to some trios action. Y'all ready? Let's go. Okay. Now, originally, Mahiro Kiryu was supposed to be on the team of Kaya Toribami and Yuna Manase, but she was out. I'm not sure what they said was the reason of her being out. I think it was due to poor health. I'm not too sure. If somebody knows, please correct me. But she ended up getting replaced with Moeka Haruhi, which this was my first time seeing her. But yeah, so you ended up having the trios match of team number 1 being Raku, Yuki Aino, and Palm Harajuku, taking on the team of Kaya Toribami, Yuna Manase, and Moeka Haruhi. Overall, very solid match. Very solid match. A good dose of comedy as well. And, shout out to Raku, Palm, and Yuki Aino. So bringing forth some props and, a couple of different outfits for this match because they originally wanted like a summer games rules sort of match, but the opposing team declined. But I mean, they were going to bring out props anyway. So this match had a good dose of comedy, and it was really enjoyable. It was very enjoyable, and I really loved how much Yuna Manase was getting annoyed by Palm Harajuku. I just thought that was really funny. But these teams look really good. Moeka Haruhi, I definitely like her overall look and just what she was able to do. And Kaya Toribami continues to impress me more and more. And yeah, definitely Palm, Raku, Yuki definitely brought the comedy and the action. And I really like the double palm to justice that Palm did in the match. I thought that was pretty cool. But overall, great, entertaining, and funny match. Yuki Aino ended up picking up the victory for her team, hitting the Venus DDT on Kaya Toribami and then pinning her for the 1-2-3. So Palm Harajuku, Raku, Yuki Aino pick up the victory, and Yuna Manase was pretty mad and was kind of picking on Palm after the match. She was pretty steamed. She was really, really steamed at her. But overall, very enjoyable match. Okay, let's go to our next match. Okay, we had singles action. Originally, this was supposed to be Yuki Kamifuku versus Naoka Kuta, but she was dealing with some back issues, if I remember correctly. So she ended up missing this show. But her replacement was Kakeru Sekiguchi. So we had her versus the casual beauty Yuki Kamifuku. And Naoka Kuta was in attendance for this event and even for this match ringside. Pretty solid match between both these ladies. I know that there was a time where Yuki Kamifuku was trying to get Naoka Kuta involved, and she almost got attacked. But yeah, this was a solid match. Seems Kakeru Sekiguchi quite a bit via Seedling and other promotions as well. So it's always good to see her get her feet wet all around. But this was definitely Yuki Kamifuku's match for sure. And as a matter of fact, she picked up the victory. She hit the Famouser, then pinned her for the 1-2-3. Yuki Kamifuku with the victory. Looking really, really strong. And it was really good to see the respect shown from Yuki Kamifuku and even Kakeru Sekiguchi to Naoka Kuta. And, and like I said before, Nao's final match will be on July 25th. So in just a couple of days, that's a Thursday. Yeah, Thursday will be her final match before her retirement. But Yuki Kamifuku, Miyu, gets the victory here. So, good stuff. All right, let's keep it going with our next match. And this next match was very solid. Very, very solid. All righty. We had a tag team match. Team number one, we had 1-2 million, made up of the pink striker Miyu Yamashita and the cutest in the world, Maki Ito, taking on the team of Queen Emi Sakura and the popping sugar rabbit Mizuki. Now, of course, I got a chance to see Emi Sakura and Mizuki team up before via DPW Tag Festival last year when they took on Vert Vixen and Miyu Yamashita, which Emi and Mizuki won. So, not surprised to see these two teamed up again. But this match was awesome. This match was definitely awesome. Back and forth, and the action got started quick. I mean, even after everybody was announced, I mean, the ref didn't even get a chance to like check votes. They just went at it. And definitely back and forth match. I mean, even Emi Sakura lost her skirt as part of her ring gear. So yeah, you can tell that it was definitely intense and back and forth. But yeah, it really could have gone either way. But Miyu Yamashita nails a devastating skull kick to Mizuki before pinning her for the 1-2-3. But man, that was a solid skull kick. And after the match, Emi Sakura, she was so mad that she ended up hitting a backbreaker on her tag partner Mizuki before walking out of the ring. But yeah, 1-2 million picks up the victory in this tag match. But it was a awesome match. And you know, it's always fun to see 1-2 million team up. They have great chemistry together. So yeah, definitely showed. But who knows? Maybe this is leading to potentially a singles match between Miyu Yamashita and Emi Sakura, which I hope happens. I really hope that happens. But we'll see. All right, let's go to our next match. We had a special singles match. Special singles match between the legend Aja Kong taking on the big kaiju Shoko Nakajima. Good match. Shoko definitely brought her A game and tried to get the jump on Aja Kong early, and it seemed like it was working at first until she ate the trash can bin pretty much after she tried to preemptive attack Aja Kong, so that didn't take long. And then, you know, once they got in the ring, this what really became a match. And, you know, Shoko Nakajima, she did a good job hanging with Aja Kong and just, you know, staying on her as best as she could. This definitely was not an easy matchup for Aja Kong, nor was it a squash. So I was definitely, for the most part, I was happy about how this match turned out. And the finish, wow. I was really surprised at the finish, as Aja Kong, she usually does a second rope diving elbow drop, but oh no, she went to the top turnbuckle for said elbow drop and nailed it. And actually, Shoko Nakajima was actually a little further away from the turnbuckle than usual, so Aja Kong really had to kind of jump, which she did. She did without any issues. Nailed that diving elbow drop off the top turnbuckle. Pinned her for the 1-2-3. Aja Kong, your winner. And, you know, nice little sign of sportsmanship afterwards. But it looks like Shoko Nakajima wants another shot at Aja Kong. But, you know, she put up a great effort. No shame in that. Okay. Now, let's get into our championship matches. We had two. So first up, we had the Princess Tag Team Championships. As the champs, Daisy Monkey of Suzume and Aris Endo defended the titles against the team of Moka Miyamoto and the International Princess Champion Yuki Arai. Shout out to Daisy Monkey. rocking some new gear, especially Suzume. She dyed her hair again, and both ladies rocking some new gear. I mean, hey, makes sense. I mean, they're champions. Daisy Monkey has to continue to show off. But I have to say, Yuki Arai and Moeka Miyamoto, they did a little something together. I was actually pretty impressed. Had pretty decent chemistry. Now, don't get me wrong. They're no Shinken Kusho, but they did pretty well together. But, I mean, just... which I know Moeka Miyamoto had a submission victory recently over Arisa Endo, making her submit to the Rashomon. But I really love how innovative Daisy Monkey is with a lot of their moves, and just their synergy as a tag team has just been on point. I mean, really, ever since they became a tag team, it's just like they have been so on point. And I even got a taste of that even when they faced each other at Grand Princess in the opening match, Grand Princess 23. Just these two definitely, they have an opportunity to have like a legendary tag title run. I really do. But I really love the back and forth, especially between Moeka Miyamoto and Arisa Endo in this match. I mean, both have attempted the Rashomon, the Camel Clutch as well. Definitely a little more spotlight on those two in this match. But Suzume, just, I loved just how well her and Arisa Endo just have each other's back in this match. And, the momentum definitely had its moments where it was swinging one direction and the other direction. But this really was just another match that really showcased more of the best of Daisy Monkey. And sure enough, took a couple of tries, but Arisa Endo was able to submit Moeka Miyamoto with a camel clutch. Took, a few tries, a couple of repositions to the ring, but she was able to finally get her to tap out. And Daisy Monkey, still your Princess Tag Team Champions. Great effort from Moeka Miyamoto and Yuki Arai, but like I said, don't be surprised if Daisy Monkey closes out the year and then some as still your tag champs. Don't be surprised, because I really feel like Daisy Monkey is more and more proving why they are one of the best tag teams in the world. I kid you not. Daisy Monkey, they are on a fire. They are on a roll. They are on fire. You name it. That's who they are right now. So, we'll see what happens. It'll be interesting to see who their opponents might be for Wrestle Princess, because that's the next big. After the Tokyo Princess Cup, you got Wrestle Princess, so will be interesting to see who their opponents may be for Wrestle Princess 5. Alrighty. Now, the main event of TJPW Summer Sun Princess 24. Oh, yeah. This is the one that I've been anxiously waiting for. The Battle of the TJPW Grand Slam Champions. In the main event of Summer Sun Princess 24. For the top prize, the Princess of Princess Championship, as the current champion, Miyu Watanabe faces off against her tag team partner of Daydream and also former Princess of Princess champion herself, Rika Tatsumi, the White Dragon. the stage had been set for these two to do battle in the main event. And it's so ironic that it's come to this point. Because remember, these two faced each other last year at Grand Princess, where Rika Tatsumi defeated Miyu Watanabe for the International Princess Championship to become the first Grand Slam champion in TJPW history. So, this is pretty much, you could say, the big run back. Only this time, it's for the Princess of Princess Championship, and it's at Summer Sun Princess. But quite a story between these two. Like I said, these two are some of the best talent to have competed in TJPW. Not only that, they are both former tag champs together as a unit. And here they are in the main event. And they had an awesome match. It's hard to say if this match was better than their Grand Princess 23 match. It's tough. It's tough. Because that match was solid too. But it's kind of hard to pick which one was better than the other. I may need to go back and watch their match at Grand Princess 23. But these two know each other really well. And they definitely tore the roof off of Corcoran Hall. It was tough back and forth. And they just strung together a lot of offense. I mean, we had Miyu Watanabe pretty much giant swing Rika Tatsumi twice. Once wheelbarrow style outside the ring and once Dragon Sleeper style in the ring. And even, the reversals from Rika Tatsumi, the chokes, the flying hip attacks, the Dragon Sleeper attempts, these two know each other so well. Like the counters, the back and forth offense, the fighting spirit was on full display between both of these awesome ladies. And definitely put on a phenomenal main event. But when it all came down to it, Miyu Watanabe was able to get her back from Grand Princess 23 and was able to defeat Rika Tatsumi. She put her away with a teardrop and then covered her for the 1-2-3. Miyu Watanabe, still your Princess of Princess champion. And of course, great sign of sportsmanship afterwards from both ladies. Because, after all, they're friends and they're tag team partners. I got a chance to meet both of them as well. But yeah. What a match put on by your two Grand Slam champions in TJPW history. So, great job, ladies. Another great TJPW show in the books. But now that that's over with, it's now time to concentrate on Tokyo Princess Cup 11, which we know we got that coming up. Let me go over the dates once again for that, because that's going to be the next thing coming up. Let's see. Let me pull up the dates for those. But let's see. Here we go. So, Tokyo Princess Cup 11. The first round and the first and second rounds, all right, will start July 28th. That's on a Sunday. That's this coming Sunday, actually. That'll be at the Ryogoku KFC Hall. August 3rd, which is a Saturday, at Shinjuku Face. So those are the first and second rounds of the tournament. The quarterfinals will be on August 10th, which is a Saturday, at the Edion Arena, Osaka Second Stadium. Then you got the semifinals. They're going to be back at Shinjuku Face on August 23rd. That's a Friday. And then the finals of the Tokyo Princess Cup 11 will be at Korakuen Hall. They'll be back at Korakuen Hall on Sunday, August 25th. So that's your schedule for the Tokyo Princess Cup. And we know last year's winner was Miyu Yamashita. That was last year's winner. But here's the thing. Miyu Yamashita will not be in this tournament for this year. That's right. She will not be in this tournament this year. So we know we're going to have a new tournament winner this year. But who knows? Yuki Kamifuku made it to the finals in Tokyo Princess Cup 10 last year. So we'll see how she does this time. But they will find out probably the middle of this week, maybe perhaps on July 25th. But they're going to find out their the bracket seeding. They'll find out the bracket seeding. It's supposed to be like a lottery. Like maybe they're going to draw numbers or something like that. But it's going to be a lottery. But there's 19 total competitors for this tournament. And, you know, just a quick review over who's competing. Yuki Aino, Yuki Arai, Wakana Uehara, Aris Endo, Runa Okubo, Haru Kazashiro, Yuki Kamifuku, Zara Sakura, Shino Suzuki, Suzume, Rika Tatsumi, Toga, Kaya Toribami, Shoko Nakajima, Pam Harajuku, Mizuki, Ryo Mizunami, Moeka Miyamoto, and Miyu Watanabe. Wow, so no Raku for this tournament. Interesting, no Raku. So no Raku, of course no Naokakuta because she's retiring. So no Miyu Yamashita, no Maki Ito, no Raku. Interesting. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised Raku's not in this tournament. I don't know what's up with her. But yeah, she's not in this tournament. Mahiro Kiryu's not in this tournament either. Which she might be out long term, I guess. But those are 4 names off the top of my mind that aren't in this tournament. But yeah, it's crazy. No Raku, no Mahiro Kiryu, no Miyu Yamashita, no Maki Ito. It's crazy. But it'd be that way. It'd be that way. But like I said, perhaps maybe on Naokakuta's retirement match, maybe that's when they will reveal, they'll do the lottery and will reveal the brackets. Which, like I said, her final match will be July 25th. Let's see, where's it going to be at? At Shinkaba First Ring, looks like. Yeah, Shinkaba First Ring. And I believe she should be facing Mizuki for her last match, if I remember correctly. I think she's facing Mizuki. Let me check just to make sure. Yeah, Mizuki. Yep. As a matter of fact, let's see. You're going to be facing some other matches announced. Shoko Nakajima versus Himawari versus Uta Takami. Okay, triple threat. We got trios action. Daisy Monkey will team up with Shino Suzuki to take on Wakana Uehara, Toga, and Chika Nanase. Okay. We got Miyu Watanabe teaming up with Runa, Okubo, and Haru Kazashiro. They'll be taking on Moeka Miyamoto, Kaya Toribami, and Kira Summer. Interesting. Oh, you have 8-woman tag match. Ooh. You got... Oh, okay. So you got the Toyo Mates and 1-2 Million will team up. That's Maki Ito, Miyu Yamashita, and Toyo Mates, which is Yuki Kamifuku, Mahiro Kiryu. And they'll be taking on Rika Tatsumi, Yuki Aino, Raku, Palm Harajuku. Ooh. That should be a very exciting 8-woman tag. And then looks like what I assume the main event will be now Kakuta versus Mizuki. Interesting that that's her final match against Mizuki. Interesting. But, and this is a stretch. This is a stretch. But some way, somehow, I'm hoping, it would be nice, but I'm hoping that maybe we'll get a Hikari Noa sighting for the show. You know, in honor of now Kakuta, her free Wi-Fi tag partner. I think that would be pretty cool to see. I think it's a stretch, but you never know. You never know. We shall see. Anyway, that'll do it for this video. Don't forget to check out Game Beauty. And let me know what y'all's thoughts are. What do y'all think about the Marigold Twin Star tournament? You like the tournament so far? What do you think about the semifinal matchups? Let me know your predictions. Who do you think's going to win the tournament and become the inaugural Marigold Twin Star champions? And let me know your thoughts about TJPW Summer Sun Princess 24. Did you enjoy the show? Were your predictions correct? Let me know your thoughts. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell while you're at it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. For another Pro Wrestling Talk brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube, my name is Jason Ingram. Hope everybody has a blessed start to the week, and I will see y'all in the next video and our live stream. Take care. Peace.